the Bill's most memorable characters. As Sergeant June Ackland and PC Tony Stamp, they each kept law and order in Sun Hill for nearly 25 years and have come back to say a final farewell.
Oh, look at you, look.
I had black hair.
You had hair. Oh, you still have got hair, actually.
Amazing.
Oh.
The girls.
Yeah.
These girls.
Made to wear that skirt. Remember, always making sure you had your hat with you
and your bag.
A handbag. As you were chasing these villains and leaping over fences.
I don't remember Tony Stamp having a handbag.
Ah, you're not going anywhere. You put it in the crime book. I'll tell Roach.
Mark Wingett.
My hero.
A lovely Mark. Now, this is why we were having our affair, I think.
I became part of that love triangle.
That love triangle.
Yeah. When the Bill first started, it rarely delved into the private lives of its officers, and Straight-Laced June was a bit of a goody two-shoes.
I'm sorry, Bob, it's a matter of principle. It's something you once used to care about.
St. June.
June, you are a paragon of modern-day policing. Every day I thank my lucky stars that you're on my relief.
But all that changed when suddenly the saint-like Sergeant Ackland found she couldn't resist a man including Tony Stamp.
We only had one kiss, though, didn't we?
Yeah. Intimate.
And against the side of a van, wasn't it? It was something really romantic.
Toilets.
Like, yes, it was.
Classy.
Oh, dear. I could have done without kissing scenes, to be honest. They suddenly made me kiss everybody.
Nice work if you can get it. When she wasn't canoodling, June Ackland was busy doing what the Bill does best, chasing bad guys.
You try and cut them off at Raven Street. I'm still chasing them, Tone.
And following the revamp in 2002, June found herself catapulted into several sensational storylines.
She ran me over, didn't you?
Well, it was your fault. You ran in front of me, for goodness sake. What do you expect me to do?
I lost my spleen because of you.
Good cop of mine.
Oh, sure, I mean...
It looked like June would finally be lucky in love when none other than Jim Carver, the fresh-faced rookie she had taken under her wing 21 years earlier, popped the question.
Will you marry me?
Go on, kiss the bride.
But June's dreams of wedded bliss turned sour when Carver gambled away her life savings, leaving her penniless.
Yeah.
Well, is it 5 or is it 10?
It's more like 20.
If that weren't bad enough, another former lover, PC Gabriel Kent, turned out to be the most corrupt and deranged officer ever to work at Sun Hill.
You're not taking me with you.
A serial-killing cop who ended it all in front of her, rather than face justice.
See what you've done to me.
Oh! Programme had to change because it wasn't actually doing very well. We were losing ratings a bit. But I don't know whether we maybe went a little a bridge too far. But on the other hand, the ratings then shot up for quite a long time, so it worked. And so it needed something.
The Bill's knack of reinventing itself is partly why it's been around for so long. It's always been a magnet for talent. So much so that an appearance on The Bill has become a rite of passage in British acting.
Roger Daltrey from The Who. I remember doing a scene with him and just having to stop My Generation going round and round and round in my head. I thought, if I hum that is going to be so embarrassing.
When she came in here, she was with me. My responsibility. How could you do that?
I'm sure she's at home.
She should be going home with me.
Your wife came in to pick her up.
What do you want? The Bills offered some great parts for guest artists. Do you remember these famous faces? Tough guy Ray Winston, comic genius turned medical genius Hugh Laurie.
Do you base all your police work on how someone looks when you arrest them?
Comfortable.
ER's Alex Kingston, Little Britain's David Walliams.
You must be really proud of yourself.
I'm just doing...
Actor turned director Kathy Burke, Four Weddings John Hannah, and Lord of the Rings Sean Bean. Over 27 years, a whopping 19,000 actors have done a stint on the show, and many novices cut their teeth here. a young Michelle Collins,
I've never been in trouble before, now everyone's talking about what's happened.
a teenage James McAvoy,
Look, I don't want to get involved, OK? Involved in what? With the police.
and a 10-year-old Keira Knightley.
It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing to him.
It's all right, we're not blaming you, Shane.
I didn't touch him.
OK, running lines, running lines.
True to form, The Bill has a newcomer at the heart of its final episode, which looks at girls as the hidden victims of gang culture.
You know this bit here?
It's a huge role for 17-year-old actress Faye Davany. She plays Jasmine Harris, who is gang raped by her own boyfriend and his crew for talking to the police about the fatal stabbing of Liam Martin.
Good. So if you're in this position here...
We've taken a real pride in keeping in touch with the talent that's coming through. The guest stories are often really high-stakes, emotional stories, which are really testing for young actors. We really give people something to get their teeth into, and people really deliver. They rise to the challenge.
Thank you.
And action.
That's all I need. Visit from the filth.
A boy called Liam Martin died this morning.
Yeah, I heard.
What happened?
He got shanked.
Faye wasn't even born when the series started. So what's it like to join the cast of The Bill for its final episode?
I can't be seen talking to you.
I come into it as an amateur and literally had no background of anything. Like, I didn't go to drama school, I didn't go nothing like that. And to do this, I feel like it's such a good opportunity. I can honestly say it's like the best thing I've done.
And action.
For Faye, this is it. Her last scene on The Bill.
They laughed when they done it. And they punched me. They just laughed. I want to make a statement.
Cut, good. It's well done.
Well done. Yeah, get it, John. OK, guys, that was end of the scene. Also, a series wrap on Faye, everybody. That was a series wrap on Faye.
She's fantastic. And that's one of the real shames when The Bill ends. It's like an actor's training ground almost closing down. You know, you embrace change and everything else and go forward, but it is a sad time, you know.
The harrowing and hard-hitting story that producers chose to end the series with came from research which showed how rape is used to punish girl gang members.
That is what The Bill has always done. It held a mirror up to modern society, and we wanted it to be like that right up until the final shot.
During more than a quarter of a century on air, the show's been a bellwether for the changing face of crime. We've seen it all on The Bill. Armed robbery, joyriding, football hooliganism, a rise in attacks on the police, people smuggling, race riots, and even chemical and biological warfare.
Oh, my goodness.
Back at the studios, Trudy and Graham can't resist one last peek at Sun Hill's sets. I hope they got a warrant.
How long did I spend behind here?
Go on, Sanch.
Yeah.
Give us a day off.
Empty your pockets.
The sets are so lifelike, the real police have used them to train young cadets.
These were all full of real... Yeah, there you go. See, all full of real forms.
Yeah.
The real thing. The number of scenes we've done across here. OK, can you turn your pockets out, please?
You have to admire the simplicity of the violent act.
What are you talking about?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
It had to be correct.
Yes,
I mean, procedurally, it had to be.
So you didn't usually have much to say. You would be saying things like, right,